I got shooter, so I hope a nigga ain't know nothing. Made me slime, fucking these hoes, now we can cuff it nothing. I got cheese on me, wrapped in syringe. What's that flow around that crash, man? That's all Zen. Foreign hoe just water and brush, she didn't even know it.
I missed y'all. Oh my goodness, I missed y'all. Okay, first off, what? We went from 117 subscribers to 230 subscribers. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to transition. Oh my God, let's get into the story for real. In this story, I'm gonna call her Bubbles. Bubbles was always in my neighborhood. And this is around the time when I would be outside like all the time. I was outside all the time, bitch. Okay, riding the fucking bikes, fucking helmets and shit. All right, like all the little friends, we would meet up in the little cul-de-sac and shit, like stuff like that. There was a neighborhood on the right side, the middle is my neighborhood, and the left side was another neighborhood. She would be in all three of those neighborhoods, like consistently, bitch, like consistently. So I assume like she either lived in my neighborhood or one of those neighborhoods. I just know like when she knocked on my door, bitch, I would grab my fucking helmet and we would just ride, bitch, like fucking Hot Wheels. We would fucking ride, okay, on the fucking bicycles. So I never, keep in mind, I was already in my tomboy phase. So I thought dressing like a boy was cool, bitch. She would never talk to me about being gay. But I knew, bitch, like, I kind of had like, you know, kind of had my suspicions. I don't know where she went to school. I don't know where her house was, nothing like that. Like, she didn't go to my school. So I didn't know. She didn't go to my school at all. So, like, when I would talk about school, like, I go to school down the street. And she'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Where you at? Where you going to school at? Like stuff like that. Like, I'm like, okay, like, and I'm like, I don't give a damn. I'm finna ride my fucking bike. I don't give a fuck where you go to school at. I'm gonna ride my bike, and I'm not gonna ask you any more questions. She never hit on me. I mean, who the fuck would, you know? Cause who the fuck would, bitch? You would be out of your damn mind, bitch. I looked a fucking mess, bitch, okay? There was this one time, like, she didn't knock on my door. She didn't knock on my door for like a week. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, what happened? Like, she would be on it like consistently, like, did I piss this bitch off? Like, are we not friends anymore? You know? So I just went riding by myself. Like, I would ride around the neighborhoods and stuff, like, see what was like, where the fuck was she? Like, is she okay? I found her at a house. It was pretty on the outside. I didn't know there wasn't shit on the inside. So it was a bando. But she saw me and she called me from the back of the house. And she was smoking. Now, she was smoking weed. So this is around the time where I'm trying to figure out if this was my first time smoking weed or one of the first times. I don't really fucking remember. I don't think it was my first time. But either way, I wasted fucking weed anyway, so it didn't fucking matter. I still don't know how to fucking smoke. When I went to the back, the windows were busted, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being homeless. There's nothing wrong with being a fucking dyke. There's nothing wrong with being a dyke. Be what you want to be, okay? Be what you want to be. But, like, the windows were busted, and, like, I saw, like, a ass of shit. Now, I had other friends, and they told me that she was known for fucking stealing. And this shit, like, had, like, tags and shit on it, like, the sensors and stuff. So, I was like, do you live here by yourself? And she was like, oh, no. I was like, okay, cool, like, fucking parents. Like, of course, stupid ass. No. It was a group of dudes that came, right? This is how I know, like, she never really talked about her personal life, but this is how I know this bitch was, like, hardcore dyke, okay? Like, she was smoking. Mind that, I didn't smoke. Like, she didn't ask me yet. She didn't ask me if I wanted to smoke yet. This dude was talking about, like, how he just finished fucking some girl, and she was like, oh, yeah, I just finished fucking my old lady. I put my dick, what? You put what? Excuse me, ma'am, bitch, you put what? You put what? No. No. And so one of the dudes was like, oh, you mean strap on? She said, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? Like, calm down, young lady. Like, what? No. Whatever you think you got, no. Okay. And she was like this, like she was like holding it. She was like, man, what? Like, she was like ready to fucking fight and stuff. And she was one of those girls, like, her titties were kind of bigger than mine at this time. Like, at the time I was flat chested, but right now, like, her titties were bigger than mine. And she would walk around with like a sports bra on that wasn't adjusted right, so one titty would be higher than the other. And so, like, if like she couldn't get it right, she would fucking like take the whole fucking bra off and just walk around, like, and she'll be fucking sagging with panties on and shit. Like, why was I this bitch's friend? What the fuck was wrong with me? Around the time, I didn't know what a stud or a dyke was, but I knew this bitch was a dyke. This was a full-blown girl with a pussy talking about how she put her dick in a girl. Okay, and when she was grabbing it, I actually looked to see if she was grabbing something. It was a vagina. Okay, it was nothing but air. She had basketball shorts on. It was a vagina. Like, this is what she did when she grabbed it. When she grabbed it, it was like this. Like, it's nothing, ma'am. It's nothing. It turns out the dudes that came, like, they live with her. So, like, you could tell they took her as a joke. I was sitting there silent. I was really like, I didn't come here for this shit. I just wanted to know if the bitch was okay. I knew she smoked weed, but I didn't know it was, like, bad. Like, especially at that age, like, we were young as fuck. So I didn't know it was bad like that. Like, her lips were fucking black, bitch. Her lips was black as fuck. So, do you want to smoke? I'm like, I don't think that's good for you. Like, Miss fucking America, bitch. And she's like, oh man, stop being a punk. So, I grabbed the shit all fucking wrong, like. You're not finna call me no fucking punk, bitch. You're not finna call me no fucking punk. Like, there I was, smoking it all wrong and shit. That one hit that I did, I thought it was just that one hit that I was gonna do from her weed, or her from her blunt. So I thought I was gonna get a whole different blunt, because one, like, I took the blunt so fast I didn't realize how fucked up her mouth was. Like, her teeth was buttery, bitch. Her teeth was buttery as fuck. And she was wetting the blunt, too. Like, back in the day, I didn't know what the fuck that meant. But now, like, I was like, that bitch was wet. Like, that blunt was wet. So all her butter juice and shit was transporting from the blunt to me, bitch. And I'm just, like, over here, you're not gonna call me no punk. You're not gonna call me no punk. Like that. The dudes were already fucked up themselves. I don't know what the fuck they had. I don't know what they was on. But they were fucked up. So, I still got my fucking helmet on, looking like a fucking dork. Mind you, I was young, but I was definitely too big to be riding that small ass bike. I was the coolest person in that backyard, and that's how fucked up it was. It was a difference between how she talked with me than when she talked with the dudes. Like, she, like, I knew there's nothing wrong with trying to fit in, but like, she thought she was a dude, bitch. Like, a dude. I was past my curfew already. My mom was one of those people that were like, she would make everything seem good, you know? And then she would hit you with the, like, okay, so where the fuck you been? Like stuff like that. Like, she would try to hide it, you know, make me seem like everything was cool. I came in the house thinking everything was cool because it didn't seem like a problem. But she took my phone and she found out because I guess I had texted someone. And I was like, bitch, I just fucking smoked with this bitch. And I think my mom knew that she was trouble. So she told me not to talk to her anymore. Well, I was a fucking, like, I was a goody two-shoes. So, like, that was, like, the worst shit that I've done at that time. I definitely did worse shit. But yeah, I didn't talk to her anymore after that. Like I said, she didn't go to my school, so I didn't have to run into her anymore. I think she knocked on my door at one point. My mom was gone. I was on punishment, and then I told her not to come to my house anymore. So that was pretty much the story. That was it. That was all of it. Like, I'm like still like, why was I this bitch's friend? Like, oh my god. I hope you guys like my story time. I hope you guys like my story time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. Do something. Whatever you gotta do so we can get to 300 subscribers.
I got shooter saw, hope a nigga ain't know nothing. Made me slime, fucking these hoes, now we can cuff it now.